This is a tutorial on how to export your Illustrator file into JPEG format. You will need to do this when you submit your folio boards for printing. It is also useful when you need to take imagery from Illustrator through to Photoshop. This tutorial will ensure your file is high quality and not pixelated. To start off with, you need to open up Illustrator and open the file you would like to export. I will be using this A4 artboard here as an example. Once you are happy with how your design looks and you are ready to export it, you need to go up to the File drop-down menu and down to Export. Two menus will appear in this function. The first thing you need to do is choose where you would like to save it. I will just be saving mine into my Pictures folder. You then need to name your file. Once you have done this, you need to choose the type you would like to save as. Click on the drop-down menu and find the JPEG option. Underneath that, there is a tick box that you can click called Use Artboards. Please click this. This means only imagery on the artboard will be exported. It is an important step as it will make the size of your JPEG the same as your artboard size. Underneath this, you have an option to click on Range, and you can type in how many artboards you would like to export. You can export multiple artboards into JPEGs by choosing the appropriate range. For this example, I only have one artboard, so I have typed in range 1 to 1. Once you have filled in these settings, click Export. The second and final menu will appear. The first thing you need to change on here is your quality slider. When this menu comes up, it'll probably be sitting towards the middle here. You need to click on the slider and take it all the way up to larger file. And over here it will say maximum. The next thing you will need to change is your resolution. It will most likely be on the default, which is 72. However, you need to change it to high, which is 300 pixels per inch. This will ensure that your file is crisp and clear and is not pixelated. It is a very important step. Once you have changed those settings, please click OK. Illustrator is now exporting your file into a JPEG. To check you have done this correctly, I suggest you go and find where you have saved your file. So in my case, it's in my Pictures file here, and open it up in Photo Gallery. Once it is open and loaded, zoom in and check that the quality is high. You can do this by checking that you cannot see any of the pixels and that your text is legible in my example, and crisp and clear. If yours looks similar to mine, then you have done this correctly. You have now saved your Illustrator and into a JPEG, and you can now put that in the drop-off folder if you are printing for your folio boards, or take it through to Photoshop and continue with any manipulations you may need to do.